All social activity or online social activity is not the same. So here are 3 reasons why you should not mix your personal online social profile with your professional online profile. First of all, the number one reason is just that when you think about the names or how we refer to the two. One is personal social activity, the other is professional social activity. And we all know that typically behavior that we display during a social or personal social activity is likely going to be different than the behavior that we display during a professional social activity. Because what's the purpose? Personal online social activity is typically to catch up with friends, share personal stories and interests and hobbies and events that we are interested in as that are outside of work. The events and activities that we may let our hair down, so to speak, may even drink wine or a little alcohol or what have you. So that is why you don't want to mix your social online activity with your professional, because we all know that behavior such as drinking, well, even if it's just social, it's just not in good professional taste to mix those two. There are a lot of people who don't even like the idea of these work-related or professional association events that allow the intake of alcohol, like at after conference parties and things like that, because there have been a lot of people over the years that I am personally aware of from my 32 years of HR experience who have displayed behavior during a professional association event like a conference or some type of dinner outing where alcohol was served, and they ended up displaying behavior that was totally unprofessional, and they ended up either getting written up with a written warning or reprimand, or they ended up losing their jobs because of the fact that they displayed behavior that was unbecoming of someone in their professional realm. So that is reason number one. Number two is there is no reason why your current employer or a potential employer needs to have the same level of access to your online personal social activity as they do your online professional social activity. And so just try and keep them separate. We are whole people, which means that we have lives outside of work, and we should treat our professional social activity, still treating people with respect, but and displaying appropriate behavior, but also making sure that that we have that social outlet for personal that is separate from our professional activities and engagements. Then number 3 is that the people who you engage with during your personal social activities are likely, for the most part, not going to be the same people who you engage with during your professional um, online social activities and engagements. So think about it. I do have friends who are also in the HR profession, but a lot of my friends are also in their own selected um, areas of expertise as far as professions go. So typically, we're not going to be discussing a lot of HR issues. Well, maybe because I am in HR, we probably tend to discuss a little bit more HR during when we get together than other professions. And that's because of the fact that if they have a workplace issue going on that they're not quite sure how to handle, or they have an HR related question about benefits or something like that, probably my profession is the one that's more likely going to become a topic of discussion at some point during our outings. But otherwise, we're not in the same circles professionally. We are friends and we spend time together and interact with each other because we are friends, and and our time together is more of an opportunity to relax and wind down from the work week, not to stretch the work week too far into our personal lives. So just be careful about that. And one bonus tip that I have for you is to make certain that you don't allow others to take pictures of you and post them online. And that's another reason why you need to be careful what type of behavior you display, because these days people love to snap pictures of you, and some people, they can't wait to post them online, not always thinking about the impact that it could have on others, potential negative impact that it could have on others. I heard of a young lady who was offered a very promising career opportunity, heard about it several years ago, and she accepted the job. But then she went out with some friends, had some drinks, was dancing, holding a bottle of beer, I think, in her hand, or some type of alcoholic beverage. Someone else snapped a picture. They posted it online and tagged her in it. And somehow, someone from her new employer saw that picture, felt that it was not a good professional image of her, and they rescinded their offer to her. Now, can you imagine how heartbreaking that is? And I'm glad that I have very sensible friends, and hope that all of you do as well. But if I ask them not to post something, a picture online about me, typically they are not going to do it, because they are true friends and they value our friendship, and they understand that that I don't want certain pictures posted of me online, because I just feel that it's not appropriate to do so. First of all, I don't like taking pictures, so I get a hard time from my friends anyway, and family members, because I very seldom even allow them to take a picture of me. So we often have a really good laugh about that. But I'll also ask them sometimes not to post a picture that I may be in, or to take one that I am not in if they want to post online, because someone else in the picture might be displaying some behavior that I'm not totally in agreement or comfortable with, or think that it might have a different someone's different perspective of it could be detrimental to me professionally, and they respect that. So make sure that you have friends who are going to look out for you in that manner as well. So just wanted to stop by and offer you a couple of pointers about the importance of not mixing your professional social activities and engagements with your personal social activities and engagements, because it could come back to bite you. Now, if you got value from today's content, I greatly hope that you did. I'm on a mission to help you live your best career life, and I hope that you would smash the like button to let the algorithms know that others need to get this great content. Also, please share it with others who you know could utilize it. And when you're ready, if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you'd like to work more closely with me, then there are links below that you can check out and we can explore if you would want to if it's a good fit for you to take advantage of any of the resources that I offer as well. Thank you once again for stopping by. I look forward to seeing you in the next video or during my next Friday morning live at 7 a.m. on YouTube on my channel at HR by Nnamtique 167. And until then, career success to you. Have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.